Across 4 previous Sidemen charity matches, 34 goals have been scored. In today's video, we will be ranking them, starting from bottom of the barrel up to just a bit meh, good strike but keeper should have done better, a very well worked goal, and the top tier today is no keeper saves that. And there definitely has been a few of them. Now make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into ranking all of the Sidemen charity match previous goal lassos. Fucking yes. Kicking things off with a 9-goal thriller back in 2016 when the Sidemen beat the YouTube AllStars 7-2. Funnily enough, the first ever goal scored was a Tobias own goal. So unfortunately, Tobias, we're gonna have to put you bottom of the barrel. It was an own goal, so yeah, there's not much else to say about that. Next up, we have the first of what was going on to be a deadly partnership across the YouTube Sidemen matches. It's a Toby goal assisted by Simon. The cross is great, the finish is great. Could the keeper have done better? I'm actually gonna put this in good strike, but the keeper should have done better because I feel like, I think it was Vujin goal, probably should have got there. Next up, we have Simon's first of multiple hat-tricks in these games. I mean, Manny with the assist, Marcus Butler even in there as well. You gotta say it's a good finish, but the keeper never would have saved that. It's either just a bit meh, or it was a very well-worked goal. Because Simon's definitely scored a lot of better goals than that, I'm gonna put his first in just a bit meh. But let's face it, the defending wasn't great, was it? The celebrations, however, especially in this first game, were top tier. Moving on to Manny's first goal, if I remember correctly, in this match. Once again, Simon on that right-hand side, he crosses it in. That's a well-worked goal. Oh, this is where I think I might have messed up the tees because keeper should have come and collect this, really, shouldn't he? Good strike. Yes, keeper should have done better, but it was from 2 yards out. I'm gonna put it in just a bit meh. It was still, I feel like it was still a well-worked goal. Definitely better ones to come. Now, this JMX finish right here, I actually really rate. I don't think the keeper could have done anything about this. I don't know who played that through ball over the top. I actually think, hear me out here, I'm actually gonna put Joel's goal in very well worked because the through ball and the long strided finish, I'm gonna put Joel's in very well worked goal. I genuinely think the keeper couldn't have saved that no matter who was in goal there. Next up, Manny, his second on the day. This goal is just the top tier of YouTube goals. Takes it past like 4 defenders, and to finish it off round the keeper, the composure. I'm gonna put no keeper saves that because of the way you went round the keeper. Every keeper is getting sent to the shops. And let me tell you this, they're not coming back from that. Simon's goal to score his brace. Oh, the keeper though. I mean, it's quite a soft strike. I'm gonna go good strike, but the keeper should have done better because the through ball, the touch was really good. But yeah, keeps, unfortunately, you've had a rotter there. I tell you what, this finish from Joe on his weak foot is actually top tier. Oh, the AllStars player's done well to keep it in as well. I wanna go, keeper couldn't have done better there. Oh, you know what, I'm gonna have to put it in just a bit meh. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna put it in just a bit meh. It was a good finish on the weak foot as well, but it was from very close in. But yes, I'm caught in 2 minds. Let me know what you think on that goal. I think I'm maybe being a bit harsh on that one, actually. We then have the infamous Mini Minter halfway line goal. I mean, 2 of the best YouTube match goals were scored in this game. Manny's and then Simon's, because this, who even has the audacity to try a halfway line shot? Simon, you're going in no keeper saves that. Not a bad way to score a hat-trick goal, is it? From the halfway line. Round of applause. 9 goals scored in that game to only 2 goals scored in the year 2017, the next year. Sidemen lost 2-0 to the AllStars, so AllStars got their revenge. The first goal scored in there was obviously Castro's header in like the first couple of minutes, assisted by Lux. Maybe a better keeper could have, a better keeper might not be able to save that, but the cross from Lux, the header to get in front of Zerka, get in front of Josh, get in front of your man, Castro, and he did it. And he absolutely banged it in. Castro, you're going in. Very well worked goal there. The crowd then had to wait pretty much the entire match for the next goal. And that was, of course, Chris MD's solo effort, taking it past the players, the composure, the headed touch, to score on his weak foot against Charlie Morley, who is definitely one of the better goalkeepers out there on YouTube and one of the better players. But Chris, I'm gonna have to put that up with No keeper saves that. Not only because of the finish, but also because of the way he got himself in that position, taking it past the defenders. That is, again, one of the top tier YouTube goals. Moving on to 2018, the third installment of the YouTube AllStars versus Sidemen. And sadly for the AllStars, after a 2-0 victory the previous year, they go on to lose 7-1. Even worse than the first year. Surprise, surprise, first goal scorer on the day is, of course, Simon. And you gotta say, he's taking it past the defenders. It's a composed finish. The celebration is a bit iffy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say good strike, but maybe the keeper could have done better. Looking back on it in second thoughts, yeah, the keeper would have had no chance. I might have to push that up. It's a very well worked goal, actually. Next up, we've got JJ's first, I believe, of a few goals in this game. Again, yeah, it's a powerful strike, but I'm gonna have to be harsh and say his first goal in this match is a good strike, but maybe keeper could have done better. I'm gonna have to be harsh because I can't put everyone in a well-worked goal. Oh, the pace on Toby to get round this man, cutting it back into Simon. He takes it past the defender and he puts it back across the goalkeeper. Definitely a very well-worked goal. That's his second of the game there. Mate, yeah, where's Simon 2? There's Simon 2, 2018. That is a very well-worked goal. Toby down the left-hand side, into Simon, composure, back across the keeper. Job done for them. And then, one of the greatest goals ever scored in YouTube history is, who was it? Was it Calfreeze giving away the penalty? It's the Vic Star. 1, 2, 3. He takes it up and he strikes it in the back of the net. Now, in terms of moments, it's up there. It is up there.
My God! The crowd have gone wild.
Keeper would have saved that. Should have saved that. Was it a very well worked goal? Yeah, they won a penalty. Was it a good strike? It was an okay strike. Could the keeper have done better?
The batter,
for sure. Was it a bit meh? No. Oh, where do we put Vic's? It's not bottom of the barrel. If we're saying in terms of goals, it is just a bit meh. But in terms of moments, it's up there. But we have to be unbiased here, and we're gonna put it in just a bit meh. Now, shoot me. Please don't. Please don't do that. Yeah, this is an absolute joke. Oh my God, I did not realize how good of a first touch that is. I don't know what, is that Hugh Wizzy in goal? I don't know what he's doing, playing sweeper keeper like that, not on. But the touch from Simon, and then the finish to chip it over the keeper, that is genuinely like professional-esque. I'm not even joking. First of all, he scored his hat-trick goal from the halfway line. Then in this match, the touch from the goal kick, round the keeper, the composure. I'm actually gonna put that one of the best ones. I think that's one of the best goals out there because, yeah, you could argue that Hugh is like, what the hell are you doing? But first touch for me makes that entire goal, and then the composure to chip it in. That right there is Czechoslovakia, and that deserves to be in the top spot. To make it 5-1 then, is Lil Chris doing what he does best, and that is being the terrier that he is, going after the ball, winning it off the defence. It is a bit meh. It's actually really like a respectable goal because he's worked hard. You know, he's obviously losing 5-0 and he really wants to get on the score sheet and help his team out. I'm gonna have to be harsh there. Even though, personally for him, he's worked very hard to get that goal. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Oh, I tell you what. This strike from JJ is actually pretty filth. Vic wins the ball. It's rice gum. Vic into rice gum, into JJ, one touch, boom. I'm gonna put that well-worked goal, you know. Maybe I've been a bit harsh on Chris's goal in that game, but who cares? The score is 6-1. Toby breaks down this left-hand side. It's Gascoigne over the top of Jay Swingler, and it's in the back of the net. But you would argue he really could have probably saved that, if I'm being harsh again. Toby, the build-up play, the Gascoigne-esque, it's quality, but unfortunately, maybe a better keeper would have saved that one. But take nothing away from the strike or the skill because that was still class. The 2022 Sidemen v YouTube All-Stars, and arguably the best of the bunch, you know. It was 8-7, which is 15 goals scored. There could have been 16 and it could have gone to pens if it wasn't for me, but whatever. An absolute mega mind of a game. Chunks from 50 yards now, what, 35, 40 yards out? Absolute thunderbolt. It's not exactly the most powerful shot, thunderbolt. Take nothing away from it. It's a quality goal, but it's not the most powerful shot out there. And Pieface. Oh, I don't know whether I'm being too harsh on Pieface here or not, but the goal is quality, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna have to go, you know what, Chunks? Very well worked goal because the audacity to even shoot from there in such a big occasion deserves balls, and balls means very well worked goal. Next up, we have Philly just running through the heart of the Sidemen defence inside 10 minutes, plays it into Nico, and you got to say, that's just, it's a nice finish on his weak foot over the keeper, but is it a bit meh? You know what, it is a well-worked goal. It looks weird, but I'm actually going to put Nico in a very well, I think it's a good goal. I actually think that's a good goal. Philly ran through the heart, plays it out to him, and it's on his weak foot. It's on his weak foot, which counts for a lot. Oh, this one almost brings a tear to my eye, The composure from Vic to whack it in the bottom corner is second to none. I'm gonna go good strike, but unfortunately, Dragon in goal, I'm having words because you should have saved that, buddy. Look, no offense, but that should have been saved. But you know what? Nah, you should have saved that. Oh, I actually really enjoyed this goal. I really enjoyed it. Manny into Simon, into Toby. Toby plays a 1-2 with Simon, mixing up the defenders. They don't know what is going on, and then finishing it against the Dragon in goal. I mean, no keeper saves that. For me, that's a very well-worked goal. Like, the movement and everything was nice for me. So Toby won. You're going in a very well-worked goal. Next up, we have, for me, I would say this is the best goal. Either Simon's halfway line or this goal is the best goal I'll ever in terms of all Sidemen charity match goals. Philly's goal here is a joke. No keeper in the world saves that. Genuinely, I'll put good money on that. Like Aaron Ramsdale, for example.
If he scores, I'll be devastated. He's got one leg.
Courtois, for example. Petr Cech. No one... Well, Courtois done his ACL, hasn't he? No keeper. The movement and the power, top corner, is an absolute joke. You know what, Philly? Well, it's not in order, but it deserves to be in that top corner. It deserves it right there. Oh, you know what? This is crazy. Because actually, I think it is Simon into Manny. Manny plays a nice through ball. And you got to say, like, the vision for Simon to even have a go. It's like his halfway line. No one tries shit like this in Sidemen charity match except Simon. And I wouldn't try this. It's a good strike, but keeper should have done better. But take no credit away from Simon. The balls on it alone deserves the goal. Ho ho! Noah, into me. Past Mr. Beast, past JJ, the little La Croqueta, and Pyfo slips it under him. Look, if you don't shoot, you don't score. And if you don't do the La Croqueta, you wouldn't have got in the position to... Anyways, it's a good strike. Was it a good strike? I don't know, but I'm going to go with half of this one because it is just a bit meh, and the keeper could have done better, but because it's me and I'm doing my list about myself, I'm going to go good strike, but keeper should have done better. Sorry, Pieface, please forgive me. Actually, you know what? Don't forgive me, because I'll never forgive you for your save in the 95th minute. The quick free kick from Sidog up into Toby. He's one-on-one. Will and he's trying to get back. He tries to tackle him. It's well worked. That just is a very well worked goal. The quick free kick, the touch from Toby, the composure to go around the keeper. Toby's second of the game, that is, I might add. Very well worked goal, mate. I'll tell you what, there's some good goals scored in this game. All right, this for me is one of the best goals, again, scored in charity match history. This is what you call Goldbridge ball. Quintessential Goldbridge ball. You know, tiki-taka all the way up the pitch. Falls to me at the end, plays it into Castro. Castro just strokes it home. I'm not going to put it in no keeper saves that because I feel like they got to be like belters. But in terms of a team goal, for me, this is the best team goal scored. Castro, take a bow, son. That finish was exceptional. For me, I'm going to put it at the front of a very well-worked goal because it just was a very well-worked goal. Shout out to Castro because obviously her mum beat cancer that year, and that is just incredible. How could we forget Speed's goal, man? It didn't count, but the scenes, the absolute scenes. To be fair to him as well, it was actually it was a good finish, but because he was about 10 metres offside, we're going to put it in just a bit meh. I tell you what wasn't meh, the Sue, when he celebrated and the whole crowd went, Sue!
Hamburg's running away! It's an absolute pantomime!
I didn't realise this a bit about Simon's goal here. Look, I don't want to go in on the Dragon because he's a really good guy, but he should have saved that. But I didn't realise Simon won the tackle. He got the ball back. I'm going to go good strike, but keeper could have done better, sadly. Because it was straight at the keeper, but similar with my goal, could have been saved.
Absolutely open. What a switch that is to Chris MD.
That's
Takes
gorgeous.
the touch.
In the middle.
Randolph! Get it to Randolph!
Oh, it's in!
You know what? No. Actually, no. It wasn't a good strike, Chris. Sorry, you're going in just a bit meh. Sorry, mate. Oh. Because of speed standing over JJ, you actually missed. I think it was Chunks who had the shot, and then Nico with the rebound. A good rebound. You know, that's a natural striker's instinct for a second of the game, but at the end of the day, the goal was just a bit meh. I play a belting free kick up to Chunks, who chests it down into the path of Will Eni. Again, where's the replays and the camera angles? One bounce, two bounce from the free kick, straight up to Chunks. As I said, he takes it down into Will, and then the composure to get it past Pie facing goal. Bear in mind, that's the 80th minute. I believe that made it 7-6 to the YouTube AllStars. Like, we thought that was the winner. Little did we know, Simon and Manny were about to go to town on us, but Will, very well worked goal from the free kick. I enjoyed that a lot. And then speaking of Manny, this goal is a joke. Chris with the reverse pass into Toby, and Toby with the Trevella cross into the path of Manny with the diving header top bins. It's a joke. The Trevella cross means it's coming away from the keeper. Dida's not getting to that, mate. And then the composure on the header, no keeper saved that. That is unbelievable. That's Manny's second goal in no keeper saves that. And then the final goal is, of course, Simon's once again hat-trick. His hat-trick goals always seem to be his best for some reason, the touch. And then in the 87th minute, why does he just score bangers all the time? 87th minute winner, chipping the keeper from like 40 yards out. Do you know how hard that is to do? That's actually so hard.
I know.
That's the perfect height. No keeper saves that. A hat-trick of Simon in the top. Every single one of Simon's hat-trick goals are in no keeper saves that. Are there going to be no keeper saves that goals in this year's Sidemen charity match? Comment down below what you think the score is going to be between the Sidemen and the YouTube AllStars. Come on, you AllStars. Let me know your thoughts on my tier list in the comments down below as well. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.